No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you have come from, you can always change and become a better version of yourself. A very warm good morning to our esteemed guests, sponsors, respected principal ma'am, sectional in charges, teachers, and everyone present here. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to the mega event imagine.py version 2.1, sponsored by Study Zone, English Zone, Unirely, Replit, Interview Cake, Cascade, .xyz, and Slingshot by the listed sponsors. Indeed, have received technical, moral, and financial support, for which we are extremely grateful to our sponsors. I request our respected Principal Ma'am to declare the official opening of the exhilarating event imagine.py version 2.1. Please, ma'am.
A very pleasant morning to everyone present today. I feel highly elated to declare our annual fest, IT Fest Imagine.py version 2.1 open. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I am sure that you all will be amazed and totally engaged as we move on with the event. I hope you have a wonderful time ahead. It is time to live in the present and think about the future. Let the imagination begin.
A day without prayer is a day without blessings, and a life without prayer is a life without power. So let's have the Lord's Prayer by Navya, Bible reading by Priya, and special prayer by Tia.
Good morning, everyone. I request you all to be in the prayer position as I lead you into the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
I request you all to kindly stay in the prayer position as I read the verses from the Holy Bible. The verses have been taken from Psalm 40, 1 to 4. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard me cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear the Lord and put their trust in Him. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, who does not look to the proud, to those who turn aside to false gods. Amen.
Please be in the prayer position as I lead you into the special prayer. O Lord, our Heavenly Father, at the beginning of this day, we turn to you. To you we commit ourselves and all that is ours. Protect us from all the dangers, strengthen us against temptations, and keep us free from all evils. Lord, we seek your special blessings for our respected Chairman, Sir, Dr. A.F. Pinto, Managing Director, Madam, Dr. Grace Pinto, our CEO, Sir, Mr. Ryan Pinto, our directors, Ms. Nehal and Ms. Sonal, our respected Principal Ma'am, Ms. Sheetal Labru, our sectional in charges, Ms. Rajni Anil Kumar and Ms. Kanchan Chetli, our teachers, students, the participants present here today, and the entire Ryan fraternity. Lord, today is a very special day for all of us present here. Today, we ask you to bless the organizing team who has put in enormous efforts to make this event a grand success. Guide the participants and help them give their best. Bless our respected guests and judges who are serving as our constant source of inspiration throughout the event. Help us make this event a huge success. Bless us all with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and good health. Guide us always and keep us in your loving care. We ask all this in your holy name, O Lord Jesus. Amen.
I now request the President of imagine.py version 2.1 to extend a warm welcome to all the guests present at the event.
A very pleasant morning to each and everyone present here. On this immensely great day, I, Krishna Agrawal, the President of Imagine.py 2021, on behalf of the principal, staff, and students of Ryan International School, Mayur, Vihar, would like to take this golden opportunity to welcome all our esteemed guests, judges, sponsors, students, and our participants who have been connected with us from a long time starting from August 12th. The last couple of weeks have been exciting and full of surprises for all of us. Students from over 100 plus schools competed and showed their talent using different online platforms. I feel tremendously proud to be a core part of this event and got this very opportunity to meet these young techno lovers. Once again, I welcome you all to the mega annual ATL IT Fest imagine.py version 2.1. Now, I would like to request our respected principal ma'am, Miss Sheetal Lavru, to kindly accord a formal welcome to one and all present here. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, child. Once again, a pleasant morning to everyone. I'm immensely elated to welcome Dr. Subodh Kumar, Principal Scientist in ICAR Bareilly, Mr. Naveen Gupta, National ICT Awardee, Ms. Monami Pauly, and Mr. Aditya Agarwal as our guest of honor. I also welcome our sponsors, Study Zone and English Zone, in today's event. I would like to thank all our other sponsors, Unirely, Rapid, Slingshot, XYZ, Taskgate, Interview Cake, for their contribution in organizing this event. I especially welcome all the mentors and the students whose enthusiastic participation has made this event worth remembering. I also welcome all the viewers watching us live on YouTube channel. I'm sure we all will have a great learning together and make this event the most memorable one. So I wish good luck to each and every participant and hope to see you a lot of creative work from each one of you. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for doing the honors.
Ryan Group is the realization of a vision to transform the educational landscape in the country and to make quality education available for one and all. The story of Ryan Group is a tale written in spunk, enterprise, and a compelling desire for palpable social change. It was in 1976 that Dr. A.F. Pinto laid the foundation of this vision. It is his commitment and faith in his dream that has made him one of the most admired figures in the contemporary education sector. If Dr. A.F. Pinto is credited with the vision of Ryan Group, it is the dynamic Madam Grace Pinto who has put in great efforts to transform this vision into reality. Madam is responsible for providing overall strategic direction to the organization and ensuring effective imparting of education. Our CEO, Mr. Ryan Pinto, is bestowed with leadership qualities coupled with a benevolent, dignified grace. Our directors, Ms. Snehal and Ms. Sonal, have shown unflinching commitment to make excellence in education a reality. It is their commitment, prudence, and visionary approach to school education that has taken the Ryan Group from humble beginnings to one of the largest privately run educational institutes in the country. National Institute for Transforming India, also known as Niti Aayog, was formed via a resolution of the Union Cabinet on 1st January 2015. It is the premier policy think tank of the Government of India, providing directional and policy inputs. Niti Aayog acts as the supreme platform of the Government of India to bring the states to act together in national interest and thereby fosters cooperative federalism. To create a scientific temperament among students, Niti Aayog funded the ATL labs in schools and thus began the journey of Tinkerfest in our school. And here are the glimpses of Tinkerfest 2018, Tinkerfest 2019, and Tinkerfest 2020.
Coming together is beginning. Staying together is progress. And working together is a success. We take immense pleasure in extending to you an introduction
of imagine.py version 2.1.
Imagine.py is the IT club of Ryan International School, Mayur, Vihar, which was established under the aegis of Niti Aayog in the academic session 2020-2021. And now we are back with our fourth annual ATL IT Fest, Imagine.py version 2.1.
We stand at the threshold to open a new world for IT enthusiasts so that students from various schools can compete against each other through these events and can showcase their amazing skills and develop new ideas into reality for betterment of the society.
The mind-boggling tech fest with an international dimension, imagine.py version 2.1 consists of 12 events with more than 100 schools participating, stretching from August 12, 2021 to September 6, 2021. The fest provides participants with new opportunities to expand their horizon and discover themselves.
We give students from all around the globe a platform to amaze the world with their tremendous capabilities. With your excellence, joy, and enthusiasm, the team of Imagine.py welcomes you to create magic in the second edition of the fest.
It is true indeed. Alone, we can do so little, but together we can do so much. Imagine.py team works under the mentorship of a respected chairman, Sir Dr. A.F. Pinto, Managing Director, Madam Dr. Grace Pinto, the dynamic CEO, Mr. Ryan Pinto, Directors, Ms. Nehal and Ms. Sonal. The team works under the able leadership of a beloved principal ma'am, Ms. Sheetal Labru, the ever enthusiastic sectional in charges, Ms. Rajni Kumar and Ms. Kanchan Chetli, the hard-working and Tinkerfest in charge, Ms. Nupur Gupta, the dedicated and passionate in charge, Ms. Yogita Bakshi. Our amazing team is headed by
the dauntless founder of the club, Mr. Harsh Mahajan,
our zealous president, Mr. Krishna Agarwal,
our level-headed event coordinator, Mr. Agrim Kulshresht,
and our ingenious web developers, Mr. Krishna Agarwal and Mr. Dhruv Kalra.
Imagine.py, being a newly founded club, has achieved recognition beyond one can imagine. We are proud to announce that we have reached the pinnacle of success already by managing sponsorships worth 9,000 US dollars in our very second year of conception, with support of reputed and well-known sponsors. We strive to continue doing so, learning more and polishing ourselves in our future journey as well, and keep on working hard as we say, let the imagination begin. At this juncture, we would like to present a brief introduction of the 12 mega events organized in the second annual Tech Fest of Ryan International School, Mayur, Vihar, Imagine.py version 2.1. Over to Pratishtha.
Thank you, Khyati. A very warm good morning to the August gathering. I am Pratishtha Rawat, and with my friends Divyansh and Nilesh, we are going to introduce you to our 12 mega events. First up, we have crypt.py. The flagship cryptic hunt consists of 25 questions which need to be solved by the participants by whacking their brains and letting their imagination go in all directions. To find out the answers, participants had to leverage the internet to get help with the clues, along with the lead confirmations which were provided from time to time. With more than 200 participants, the event is organized by a team of 9 students who spend day and night preparing the toughest questions along with a platform steady website.
El Juego, the gaming event of Imagine.py, is one of its kind. Both the mobile gaming and the PC console gaming community were taken into consideration, keeping in mind the interest of the gamers. with popular games like Call of Duty and Rocket League. The event has qualifiers and the final round, which lead to the final winner taking home the mega prize. The participation is very enthusiastic, with more than 150 students and around 45 schools competing against each other. The event is managed by Arnav Gupta and Garvit Mandral under the supervision of the club president, Krishna Agarwal.
Smartathon is one of the most important events of the annual ATL IT Fest. It consists of both hackathon and designathon, in which students are required to build a prototype on topics provided and showcase it using an animated video along with live pitching. Around 40 teams participated with 4 participants in each team. The event is managed by alumni Harsh Mahajan, Dhruv Kalra, Krishna Agarwal, and Agrim Kulshresht under the supervision of the teacher in charge, Miss Yogita Bakshi.
Tech Meetup. Seems like a boring conference, right? Well, this is the event where the tech enthusiasts get to show their speaking skills in an online debate with their fellow participants on hot topics in the industry, mainly focused on artificial intelligence. The event has around 30 teams in pairs of two from different schools. The event is managed by Akshat Jain and alumnus Agrim Kulshrestha under the supervision of teacher in charge Ms. Poonam Verma.
For the next event, we have the bombshell, that is the surprise event of imagine.py, and it really is a bombshell. The event consists of three different surprise rounds for the participants, which range from a quiz full of brain teasers and riddles and a suspenseful scavenger hunt. The twist in this event is that nothing is related to tech. It's just to test the general awareness of our IT geeks. More than 50 schools participated with a single participant from each school. The event is managed under the supervision of the teacher in charge, Ms. Yogita Bakshi, and event heads Ananya Jain and Ishita Jain.
Playing around with the latest technology is loved by our junior techno freaks. In Innovator Change, the participants were required to design a prototype for community development on the 6 uniquely designed topics. A fervent participation was shown by these young minds from over more than 50 schools, teaming up to form a group of two, delivering their work through MP4 and PowerPoint presentations using any Tinkercad. The event was headed and managed by Kushagra Kiawat and Tanishk Mehta under the guidance of the teacher in charge, Miss Shweta Maheshwari.
You must have heard of digital posters. Well, you see them all the time, everywhere. Digital sweepstakes is all about using your ingenuity to think and design those digital posters on topics which you've never heard of using the Adobe Photoshop software. This is just another way we highlight your imagination. More than 45 teams participated, with one participant from each school. The event was managed by Avi Alo Kulshrestha under the guidance of alumnus Harsh Mahajan.
Are you among those who think that programming is lifeless? Well, not in our event. Code Relay is one of the most captivating events of our fest, wherein the participants are required to develop a Python based game or web program on some famous and intriguing topics. In the final round, they have to compete amongst themselves in a live program participating in teams of two. The event is managed by alumni Dhruv Kalra and Krishna Agarwal under the guidance of the teacher in charge, Ms. Nupur Gupta.
You set the ambition. Now it's time for ignition. The modern era has been characterized by turbulent changes in musical style and tastes. Beethoven is a new age platform for budding music producers to expand their horizons and get an edge in the competitive music industry. The participants were given different acapellas to which they were supposed to add soulful beats. 50 different schools with one participant from each school have participated in this event. The event was managed by alumnus Rahul Pandey.
In the event Innovative Exhibition, students of classes 6 to 8 were tasked to show their creativity and imagination through the pages of PowerPoint presentations. The goal was to incentivize the young learners to research and explore the role of AI in different sectors of the modern world. To achieve this purpose, we gave our participants four carefully chosen topics to help them understand the role of AI in the sectors of global healthcare, national security, disaster management, and sustainable development. Around 30 schools participated, and we were amazed by each one of the entries we received. We developed a criteria to judge our participants on the basis of their creativity, design of their presentation, the originality of their content, and the structure and clarity of the explanation of their topic. The event was judged by teacher in charge Dr. Madhulika Mathur and well managed by the student event heads Kritesh Acharya and Divyansh Bansal.
Designometry gives young IT geeks a chance to create a digital artwork or poster utilizing fundamental geometric shapes on the given prompt. This event invites participants to construct eye-catching artistic compositions. Over 45 schools participated in teams of two in this event. The event is headed by Veva Bogna under the guidance of the teacher in charge, Ms. Ruma.
Coding is the language of the future. Hence, there is no age early enough to indulge in it. Our fest provides a great platform for all our tech-savvy juniors. The event requires the students to create a tantalizing game using Scratch on the topics like space exploration. It opens up a window for the young programmers to diversify their creativity and knowledge. Around 35 teams of junior coders in pairs of two participated in this event. The event is headed by Shreyansh Khare under the supervision of teacher in charge Ms. Vandana Swaroop.
It's a glad welcome we bring to you this morning. To all present here today, filled with common desires, hopes, and dreams we all share, it's a proud privilege and honor to have amongst us our esteemed guest for the day, Dr. Subodh Kumar, a scientist par excellence. Having specialization in animal breeding and genetics, Dr. Kumar has numerous renowned research papers to his credit. He is the principal scientist at ICAR-IVRI, which stands for Indian Council of Agricultural Research and Indian Veterinary Research Institute. Dr. Subodh Kumar also has expertise in molecular genetics and sperm genomics. Apart from being such an inspirational and competent person, he is also a very humble individual. He is an integral part of some of the ongoing beneficial and valuable projects like enhancing the livelihood security of farming communities through livestock and crop integration, CRP on vaccines and diagnostics, etc. Dr. Kumar has also worked as co-principal investigator in development and evaluation of MAB systems for detection of antibody and antigen against FMDV. Through his amazing accomplishments, he stands tall to inspire each one of us, and we are very grateful to him for taking out from his already precious schedule to be a part of our event. On this note, let's all wholeheartedly welcome the renowned Dr. Subodh Kumar. A gracious welcome, sir.
And, sir, we request you to kindly address the August gathering, sir.
Just might switch on this. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Honorable Chairman, sir, Dr. A.F. Pinto, Managing Director, ma'am, Dr. Grace Pinto, CEO, sir, Mr. Ryan Pinto, Director Snehal and Sunal, ma'am, Principal Sheetal Labru, ma'am, Event Coordinator Nupur Gupta, ma'am, Minakshi Gangwar, ma'am, very dear students, friends, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you all and a heartiest congratulations for successful completion of 5 years. It's an indeed heartening to be here on the inaugural function of Tinkerfest 21. Dear students, the first prayer, O God, our Father in heaven, holy be thy name. This took me 35 years back. I used to recite this prayer at my college, Hartman College, Bareilly. And really, it made me nostalgic. Your first 2-3 slides where the prayer was there, I was nostalgic about it, and I read the entire prayer with the text. Okay. So, dear students, being a student is the best gift that one can have in his life. We get this opportunity to learn and grow in a constructive environment. All that we learn in this phase stays with us throughout our lives. Today, when I think of my school life, I realize that it was no less than a treasure for me. As I said that we remember all those things, I still remember the prayer, the morning prayer, the evening prayer, and my prayer coincides with your prayer. I was very happy to see that. The confidence and motivation it gave me, my schooling time gave me, I couldn't get it elsewhere. Most importantly, you realize your uniqueness when you are at your school, and your individuality comes into picture in this particular phase. Hence, the importance of student life in shaping anyone's future is cannot be stressed enough. You should take each day of your school as a time of preparation to ensure that your characters comes out stronger and your life gets more shorter. And also remember that expert in anything was once a beginner. जो सबसे बड़ा सर्जन होगा उसने भी पहली सर्जरी अपनी जिंदगी में कभी ना कभी करी होगी, इसलिए डरना नहीं है. So never hesitate in beginning or taking an initiative. Whatever your dreams are, each passing day you will come one day closer to your dreams or your goals. And believe me that the student life is the best time to prepare yourself for your struggles that you will face in achieving your dreams. A student is an avid listener, a keen observer, and an organized thinker. Therefore, cherish each day of your school by acknowledging, admiring, and absorbing all the good things and habits that you observe in others. But at the same time, don't forget that we all are different individual beings. Our DNA fingerprints are different. You must have heard of DNA fingerprinting. We all are individuals are different and our capabilities are different from each other. So never compare yourself with other people. Just what you have to do is focus on your own uniqueness, and you have to जैसे कहते हैं कि make it more sharp and make your own individuality and uniqueness more bright. So remember the take-home message of the movie Three Idiots. They followed their passion and they were the best in that. Okay, so make your work your passion, and determination and hard work is the key to reaching the goal, no matter how big or small they are. I would just like to, because I'm being heard by a number of students on YouTube and Facebook channel, I would just discuss a few important points. That be ready, come out of your comfort zone. Choose the harder side first. Suppose if you are going from platform number 1 to platform number 2, there are two ways. One is the overhead bridge and other is the subway. What should you choose? I would choose the overhead bridge. Means harder first and comfortable next. Because if you choose the subway, you are having the comfortable first and the harder one later. So try to take the harder part first. And there is a saying also that if life is becoming easier, that it means we are going downhill. Okay, so it means we are not achieving, we are deteriorating. Okay. Second point, what I would like to say is accept your mistakes. Mistakes are stepping stones, and that make great opportunities. And it is the failure that makes the success more meaningful. Okay, just we said, what is sweet and what is bitterness? So sweet is sweet because bitter is bitter. Had there been no bitter, sweet wouldn't have been that sweet. Okay, so never don't get feared of your mistakes. Then never quit when you suffer a setback. Not everything you will achieve in first instance. We in science, we never achieve anything in one shot. We have to do many permutation and combination. Okay. Then Winston Churchill also once said that success is basically hopping from failure to failure. So you will meet many failures before a success. And old saying also says that quitters never win and winners never quit. So never quit anything if ever you get a setback or a failure. Dare to dream big. Optimize your soul goal and never settle for something less, because you people at this young stage, you don't have anything to fear with. You don't have family. You don't have anything what you would fear of. So always set a big goal. Finish what you have started. Never leave anything in between. Okay, whatever you must have seen Olympics these days, the person who was last in the race, he could have left the race in between. No, but that's beyond ethics. Okay, he is last, but he will complete the race. So finish what you have started. Love what you do. New and unexpected things will pop up along the way, but there is no choice but learn to accept and work. Don't be disheartened. Keep on doing work. At the end, you will definitely succeed. Do not limit yourself. Explore new possibilities. Be willing to expand your skills. Change is the name of the nature. So many things will come up and you should be prone to change. You should accept in your mind that you have to change. I remember 35 years ago when I was a small student like you, the programming language was COBOL, C-O-B-O-L, Common Business Oriented Language. And anyone who knew this COBOL language was a big shot. He was treated with a lot of grace. And what happened? Today there is no COBOL. We have different languages, C++, Oracle. And believe me guys, the time will come when C++ and Oracle will be replaced by some better language. So be prepared for a change and put it in your mind that you have to change, provided you want to win the race. Provided you want to win the race. And probably you youngsters definitely would like to win the race. Give time to yourself. Take rest. Okay? Your life is more important for your parents or anyone else. Working is good, but definitely you are important for your other family members. Okay? So if you get tired, take rest, because recharging time is required. For everyone, recharging time is required. Take rest, but after taking rest, work as much as possible. Please don't take shortcuts. A common problem I noticed I teach PhD students, I teach master's students. Many people, this is a common practice with students to take shortcuts. The road to success is never short. It's always long. Even I see with medical students, my wife is a professor in a medical college. She guides MBBS and MD students. So when they write their thesis, they copy and paste from the net. This was found in table this and figure this. But the table and figure are there in the internet resource. They are not in your answer sheet. So please, before copying and pasting, please apply your brain. Don't take a shortcut. This is my humble request to you. And go for gold. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. Okay, with this, I want to cut short. But because this is an important, very important platform, I have been told that Facebook Live is going on and then YouTube Live is going on. I want to convey a few things to all the students, not from scientific point of view, but from a general point of view. You know that we are in a pandemic, and the pandemic is not yet over. 40,000 cases coming in India, and the third wave, as they say, is expected. In United States, in Florida and Houston, the hospitals are running out of bed. What common problem? I want to convey one message. I'll take 2 more minutes, ma'am. I have brought these masks. I am inside a single room right now, so I'm not wearing a mask. But when I go outside my room, I'll wear a mask. So previously, what people do is, this is a surgical mask. I'm putting it on. Okay. I have seen numerous people, learned, illiterate, literate, business people, academic people, they tend to adjust their masks using their hands. Up and down, up and down. Please don't do that. Why? Because the virus is right here. Because if you pass with any person who is infected with a virus and he goes nearby, virus is in their droplet nuclei. If they sneeze, the virus is in the air. It will settle right here. And once you adjust your mask by your hand, virus is transferred on your hands. And the ports of entry of virus are your mouth and nose. And anytime you take anything to eat or you put your finger in the nose, the virus is inside your mouth or inside your system. It will put you in trouble. Carry one small sanitizer. See, I always carry a small sanitizer with me if it is visible to you. Because I have touched my mask, I am going to spray some sanitizer on my mask. Okay, so that's taking care of the virus. Okay, so Whenever, now question is how to adjust the mask. The correct way of adjusting the mask is put your fingers from the bottom upside inside the mask, adjust it. Put your fingers from the downside inside the mask, adjust it. Never, never, never outside the mask, never this way, please. Okay. Secondly, recently ICMR and other institutes, they gave the directive of wearing 2 masks. So, okay, this is a second mask. If I am wearing 2 masks, what I will do is I will wear this surgical mask first and this N95 mask later. Okay, I have taken this. Now, one thing to be remembered here is never forget the sequence of your mask, which mask was first and which mask was second. Normally, I prefer surgical mask first and N95 mask later. Why? Because this is cheaper and this is costlier. Okay, so what would happen? Suppose I am wearing this mask and by chance I wearing this mask and I meet someone who's infected and the contagion or the virus is right here. I forget and change the sequence of the mask. I would put it this way. So what would happen? The virus from this surface will be transferred to inner surface of this mask. And then I realized by mistake, oh, I made a mistake. Now I put it in the right way. So what I did, the virus is just next to my nose or my mouth. So please and please remember the sequence. What was the sequence of the mask? Okay, this way. First mask is wash your first mask every day because your saliva is very prone for infection. From your mouth, you know, the environment, there are a lot of fungus. You know, mucormycosis in COVID infected patients, the black fungus, the yellow fungus is everywhere. And as soon as your body immunity get down, the fungus or any contagion will take over. So this is to be washed on daily basis. Okay. And after 5 or 6 days, please throw it and use a new mask. And before throwing it, I am seeing so many photos on internet that the birds, they get entangled with these masks. Their beak, their feathers, their claws, they get. So please cut this string from upside and from downside before throwing them in the dustbin. Okay. This was some few things. I thought that this is the best platform which I could share with you guys. And with this, I would thank Honorable Principal Ma'am, Sheetal Labru Ma'am, Nupur Gupta Ma'am, Minakshi Gangwar Ma'am, and you all students, you all are future of this nation. And today, if I am contributing anything to you, I am suggesting you, that means I am contributing to the future of the country. So with this, I stop here. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, all the organizers. All the best to all the participants of Tinkerfest 21. All the best to all the organizers. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram.
Thank you, Dr. Subhath. Kumar, you are really, you have, elevated all of us. You have really, it was a pleasure listening to you. And I must tell you, it was full of energy. I think each and everyone who has been participating here today must had a lot of enthusiasm now. We are ready to, and you really taught everything which is very, very important for the students. So thank you so very much for being here today and talking to the children and guiding them. Once again, I thank you and congratulate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. Today, we are profusely elated to have amongst us Mr. Naveen. It is my privilege to invite you, sir, to address the gathering with the words of wisdom. Please, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, Naveen, sir.
So, good morning, everyone. So, not taking so much of time because sir has given so many good views about the latest situation right now going on, and he has wished you everyone. So, not taking so much of time, I'll welcome everyone on this platform, and it's my great pleasure to be a part of Imagine 2021 and present as well as the share important occasion with you. At the outset, let me express my sincere gratitude to respected Chairman Sir A.F. Pinto and Managing Director Madam Grace Pinto, CEO Mr. Rand Pinto, Director Ms. Snehal and Ms. Sonal. I would like to thank Ms. Sheetal Labru, Principal of the Rand International School, Mayur, Vihar, for giving me this opportunity to witness this event, which is a fusion of talent and innovation of technology. I feel technology today has moved from evolutionary phase to revolutionary one, and to embrace this ever expanded IT sector. It is imperative that we catch them young. Events like these are perfect opportunities to hone the talent of the young tech savvy brigade so that they get a platform to showcase their potential. Today, organizations work with employees from varied age groups, each doing justice to his or her specific role, and together they drive the enterprise towards collective success. By giving multiple and varied opportunity to the student through such event, we are also paving way for them to become a skilled professional in the future and a global citizen. I would like to congratulate the school for organizing this technical extravaganza, and I look forward to the activities lined up. Good luck to all the participants and the coordinator. And I would like to thank Ms. Nupur Gupta for giving me this opportunity to speak, to congratulate and to give you a good luck for this event. And I think it's a good platform to at a young age that people are promoting something like development of app, like Niti Ayog says that the innovation can start from any age. So this is the right platform to start innovating new things, and so that we can compete in the global world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naveen, sir. I wholeheartedly thank Mr. Naveen Gupta, and not to undermine the potential, along with being the recipient of the National ICT Award. Sir is a YouTuber, author, teacher, mentor, member of CBSE, NCRT, NIOS. He is an eminent resource person for CBSE, NCRT, and NIOS. Adobe Creative Educator, Cisco Certified Kami Certified Educator. He is a Mode Certified Educator, Microsoft Office Specialist, Microsoft Certified Educator, Microsoft Technology Associate for Python language, Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, as well as Microsoft Certified Trainer. Mr. Naveen Gupta, sir, conducts a lot of workshops for CBSE. I have been attending them myself, sir, and it's a great privilege and honor for us to have you as our guest at the opening ceremony, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for doing the honors of addressing the August gathering, Mr. Naveen, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, moving ahead and putting forth the details of one more guest that we have, that's Miss Monami Kundu Polly. I request our student comparing team to kindly introduce Miss Monami to our audience.
The second guest for the day, we have Ms. Monami Polly, an alumna of West Bengal University of Technology of the year 2008. Ms. Monami is proficient and enlightened with a virtuous amount of experience of 13 years. She has worked with well-known and reputed organizations like Tech Mahindra and is currently working at Infosys for the last 10 years. Along with her regular jobs, Ms. Monami has also attended various trainings like Java Tech Mahindra training, JEE Tech Mahindra training, casual analytics and defect prevention training, etc. She has worked for TDS CPC for Income Tax Department, Government of India, Redson Dashboard for Apple USA, Retail Information System for Apple USA, and Product Launch Dashboard also for Apple USA. With all these experience, exposure, and education, Ms. Monami has achieved many laurels like Cookies Award in Tech Mahindra, appreciation from field customer for extra mileage support, client appreciation for correction, deployment, and production, Insta Award for performance tuning and correction apply, and Intra Award for successful go live budget change of FY 2020. With all these laurels in her kitty, she is definitely an inspiration for all young learners. It's a great honor to have you amongst us, ma'am, and it's my privilege to invite you here to speak a few words. Hello. Yeah, am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Ma'am.
Yeah, good morning all. Am I audible?
Good morning, Monami ma'am.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. If you
Yeah,
can just increase the volume a little, that should be great.
yeah. Warm good morning to respected principal ma'am, teachers, and my little Ranites and everyone present here. Firstly, I would like to thank respected principal ma'am and the school management for giving me opportunity to take part in such an amazing event. I'm really spellbound to see the concept of this event. In our time, we couldn't even dream such kind of competition. It's really magnificent. I tried to understand some of the themes from brochure and found that you need to develop your product and then you need to prepare the flyer for that. Believe me, you will be far ahead of others in the industry. I really admired the leadership of respected Chairman Sir Dr. A.F. Pinto, Managing Director Ma'am Dr. Grace Pinto, for providing such a wonderful platform to demonstrate their innovative and creative skills. I want to say, my little radites, that you are getting huge exposure to new technologies and innovative presentation skills. Just cherish each and every moment for such event as you will surely remember it as a golden period of your life. I was just overwhelmed to see the excellent performance by the little Ryanites from day one of the prelims, and I am sure they will continue to perform in the same manner. They are showing such kind of professionalism and originality at this small age is unbelievable. This is possible because they are getting continuous encouragement from school and the endless support and guidance from their parents at very little age, like grade 1 and grade 2. I wish you all the best for the final round. I think it will be very tough for the judges also to choose the winner, as all the performances are exceptional. According to me, everyone is champions, and your potential, your creativity, and innovative skills are amazing. Everyone a star performer and will shine throughout their career. I wouldn't take much time. Wish you all the best once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. Now, we would like to introduce to all of you our mentor, who started the first ATL club of Ryan International School, Mayur, Vihar, Mr. Aditya Agarwal. Mr. Aditya is currently pursuing BTech from GJ Sindhurasta University. Apart from university, he is working with IITT, United Nations Institute of Training and Research, and working with Ministry of Coal to develop an automated IoT-based ecosystem to track their assets. He's a consummate young individual who has achieved many a milestone at such young age. In 2019, Vice President Robogan, and he was responsible for teaching and mentoring over 1,000 students in various domains. In 2020, he was the adjunct instructor EANTRA, IIT Bombay, and was responsible for organizing EANTRA school robotics competition and structuring and developing the program contents. He was also responsible for training students in technologies like Python, PID, and WebOps. Currently, from 2019, he has been a mentor of change at the Innovation Mission, Government of India, and has been to foster innovation and creativity. Presently, he has also been a cloud associate, Amazon Web Services, and is responsible for helping thousands of businesses globally to run their complex architectures in the cloud smoothly. He specializes in serverless applications using services like AWS Lambda, API Gateway, and SNS. He is a storehouse of talent and has many a project to his credit, like asset tracking system, which he has developed for Ministry of Coal, road safety system developed for Bosch and also for Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, home security system developed for IIT Kanpur, autonomous drone and self-balancing robot developed under EANTRA, IIT Bombay, and two-wheeler road safety system developed for Tata Sun. What an amazing repertoire! And it sure has been a privilege of our students to be guided by him to make this event so grand and opulent. Thank you, Aditya, sir. Now, I would like to invite you to speak a few words of wisdom to inspire our students.
Thank you so much, Ananya, for the great introduction. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this mega event. I am thankful to Chairman Sir Dr. A.F. Pinto, Director Madam Grace Pinto, CEO Ryan Sir, and Directors Miss Snehal and Miss Sonal. The principal, Ms. Sheetal, and all the teachers who organize the events, Ms. Rajni, Ms. Yogita, Ms. Nupur, Ms. Shobha, and Ms. Vandana, and for giving the students this opportunity to learn and participate. Additionally, it was heartening to hear the extremely motivational words by Dr. Subodh Kumar, Mr. Naveen, and Ms. Monami. It is really interesting to see the demonstration of properly wearing a mask, I must say that. So I'm an alumnus of this very school, and I've had the fortune of learning from all these lovely teachers. In my experience, Ryan Group has always focused on the holistic development of students, and it's thrilling to see the school marching towards more rigorously in that direction every year. So this school has given me ample of opportunities to develop myself as an individual, and it's really exciting to see more and more students are getting this opportunity. So, as Dr. Subodh rightly pointed out, be prepared for the change if you want to win. I must say that we live in a very fast paced world driven by technologies like artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and data science. So, gaming is no more a hobby, it's a full fledged profession where people are earning lakhs from it. Treasure hunts, I remember the few years back, they were about roaming around a campus, finding clues. They are more about cryptic hunts now, finding clues online and stuff like that. Hackathons and symposiums, they are no longer limited to college students and industry professionals. Even students are doing that. And finally, softwares like Photoshop and FL Studio are no longer exclusive and accessible to just big media houses. Even students are developing great music tracks, making animation films, and several graphics, posters, flyers, as Ms. Monami rightly pointed out. So finally, I hope students participating in the various events have a lot of fun, take back a plethora of learnings from this event, and make this event a grand success. Thank you so much. Looking great to be a part of this event and witness all the amazing events that would happen in the days to come. Thank you so much.
Vidya, thank you so much for being here. And you have proven that you have never left your school alma mater. You've always been grateful. So the qualities, the virtues which we learned at Ryan's are still with you, and we congratulate you for that.
Thank
And
you so
we
much,
wish
ma'am.
you all the very best for your future endeavors. We have
Thank
very
you so
high
much,
hopes
ma'am.
from you, and we are really hopeful that you are going to mesmerize with all your achievements in coming days. God
Thank
bless
you
you,
so
child.
much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
As righteously said, to become a better you, remember to be grateful to people who have contributed to making you who you are today.
I would now like to give a brief introduction of Study Zone and English Zone. They prepare the students to understand, contribute to, and succeed by becoming tomorrow's efficient and successful professionals who are driven by passion to discover, innovate, and create opportunities not only for self development but also for the society. It gives me great pleasure to call upon our sponsor from Study Zone and English Zone to address the August gathering. Please, sir.
Okay, Sania, I believe Mr. Akash from Study Zone and English Zone did join us, but they are experiencing some network issues. So we may proceed. Meanwhile, we will try to contact them again to join us. There is a word from our sponsors at Study Zone and English Zone that they are experiencing some network issues. So they will be joining us again shortly.
The journey of the ATL Club started 5 years back with the intention of honing a science temperament among students, and the very purpose was achieved with many laurels added to the kitty of the ATL Club through their hard work at many levels.
Students from Ryan International School, Mayur, Vihar, participated in the National All-Rounder Championship organized by KidX under the strategic guidance by Niti Aayog and AIM.
Competition involved participants to complete 30 age-appropriate activities across 5 development themes: cognitive, creative or imagination, socio or emotional, physical, and language or communication. Competition was held from 1st May 2021 to 31st July 2021.
We are proud of our students who are winners in different categories at national and zonal levels. Congratulations to all the winners.
It's truly said that good luck is when opportunity meets preparation. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Lord Jesus Christ. No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. With this, I wish all of you luck. All the best to all the participants.
First and foremost, I would like to thank the Lord Almighty for keeping us safe in these ongoing challenging times. I would also like to thank our founder chairman, Sir Dr. A.F. Pinto, Managing Director, Madam Dr. Grace Pinto, CEO, Sir Mr. Ryan Pinto, Directors Ms. Nehal and Ms. Sunil, for providing us an esteemed group of institutions with theoretical knowledge and practical applications with co-curricular are given equal emphasis. On behalf of principal, staff, students, our heartfelt gratitude for esteemed guests who have joined us today and gave their words of wisdom on this beautiful occasion. Judges who have helped us in finalizing the results and gave their worthy inputs and suggestions, and sponsors who gave us moral and financial support. We are really indebted to all. On behalf of the ATL Club, we remain extremely grateful to our principal ma'am, Ms. Sheetal Labru, section in charges, Ms. Rajni Kumar and Ms. Kanchan Chetli, ATL and Tinkerfest in charge, Ms. Yogita Bakshi, and Imagine PY in charge, Ms. Nupur Gupta, for constantly guiding and motivating us throughout the journey that we have embarked on. We are also really indebted to our very able mentor, Mr. Aditya Agrawal, who constantly guided and motivated us at every step and kept motivation high throughout the journey. And the core team that includes Krishna Agrawal and alumni Mr. Harsh Mahajan, Mr. Ragram Kulshresht, Mr. Krishna Agrawal, and Mr. Dhruv Khalra, who have worked day and night for the inception of this fest at such a huge scale, and the respective event heads, coordinators, and queries head for making this event such a grand one and ensuring smooth flow of the events. Last but not the least, kudos to all the participants. Their inputs and submissions were really titillating and refreshing to have on board, and they have really added value to our mission. So, everyone, a big, big thank you.
Thank you, Shreyansh. And at this juncture, we would also like to accord thank you to our sponsors. And we have just been joined back again by our valued sponsor from Study Zone and English Zone. I request Mr. Milind to kindly address the August gathering.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And my gratitude to Chairman Sir, Director ma'am, Principal ma'am, and all my teachers. And it's been really a pleasure for me to be in association with you guys. And since I myself is a teacher and at Study Zone, we basically believes in inculcating those moral values along with what we are teaching, the subject knowledge. So I'm really thankful to all of you for giving us this opportunity. And not only in this, means what we are looking ahead, we are looking for more associations with you in the coming time. And no doubt, it has been a really pleasure for us to be a part of this association with Rayan family. And we look forward to be part of this family in the coming time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. As every beginning has an end, we have finally arrived at the conclusion of the opening ceremony of imagine.py version 2.1. It's not just the end of the ceremony, but the commencement of a week-long journey with hope and determination that can never fade away. We look forward to all the events that are lined up as we keep our enthusiasm high. So let the imagination begin. I hope you all had a wonderful time with us today and would continue to have in the coming week. Thank you for joining.
Started, as rightly said by Khyati. We are yet to have our all the mega events lined up in the next 5 days, and we request everybody to kindly stay tuned with imagine.py version 2.1. Have a great day ahead. Thank you very much.
I'm wishing all the best to everyone, all the participants, and we are looking forward to a great event. We are looking forward to many exciting things in coming future in 5 days, and let's keep the finger crossed and see that everything goes well, and God bless everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. The link for Tech Meetup event lined up at 12 today has already been sent to all the participants. And of course, I would request Krishna Agarwal to please release the topic for the Tech Meetup, President of the IT Club. Or maybe somebody from the core team, or you still want to keep it a mystery. That's up to you. I think our participants deserve some time for preparations.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the topic for Tech Meetup, we will be having 7 topics.
Okay.
And ma'am, the participants have to speak on any one of them. That will be given on the spot to them. So we have released the topic at the beginning of opening ceremony. So all the participants have received the topics. So ma'am, they have total 2 hours to prepare on the 7 topics. And the side and the topic will be given on the spot by the judges in the meeting.
Okay, guys. So all the best to all the participants. And yes, the surprise element will always stay throughout imagine.py version 2.1. So once again, stay glued. All the best.